Gotta sub to my chan.
Whoa, Mondo cool.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Yo, hello. Hoa. Hoa. Hi. What's up, everybody? Oh, we got some subs. We got some this. Guys. Thank you. What's up? It's me. We're back. World of Goo 2. We took a week off. It feels like 7 weeks, but what else is new? World of Goo 2, what else is new, baby? You know what I'm saying? Let me, I like to move it around. I like to move my this. I like to pretend like I'm in a little game on the front screen of the game. Even the front beginning part of the game is like a different game. It's its own little game for me, and this is the part of the game. What's up to Kingo, Isaac, Zabrag, Comb with the resub, Sayas, Buddy Bro, Rinslet, Sizz with the resub too, Pixie. Oh, and people are pushing each other in my chat already. This is getting so violent. I want to like, can I? Could it be? Do I dare? And Barrage. So we were talking on. What was I gonna say? We were talking about we had this bit back in Persona 5 Strikers we were talking about on the Zebra stream, where when Jables Kun in that game, one of his like main guys was Abaddon. I think we took him all the way to the end. And when Jables Kun would summon Abaddon, Abaddon would go like, "Oh, I'm a big piece of shit." It's like a bit that I don't think I even would have remembered. Like, I was watching Zebra's stream, and seeing Abaddon on the stream made me remember that there was a bit where when Jables would summon him, he would talk about how he was a big shit guy. And I thought it was funny. Like, "Oh man, I'm a big shit guy." So we did it like every time. And then I was telling Zebra about that in his chat because I didn't think he would remember it either. And I mistyped big as bit piece of shit, which I was like, whatever, he gets it. But now I see that it was chosen to be the raid message, and everybody copied my message, and they all spelled it wrong. Owned, trapped, except for Isaac and Pixie. They got it right. And Pixie put a little Minori waifu on there. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I like Minori. I wish the emote was called something else, though. Do you guys think waifu is like a dead term, kind of? Or it's like a term that needs to die, kind of? It's like cringe, like I feel like I used to say like waifu or like waifus. Like I used to like when I was gonna talk about anime girls, I'd describe them as like just like some waifu or something. I kind of think it's cringe now though. If I saw someone post it in the wild, if I saw someone say it in the wild, I would cringe, I think. I feel like it has sort of left the public eye. So what I'm really saying is they should change the emote to Minori Wanda. Guys, welcome to World of Goo. Oh god, oh man, I was playing my little game on the screen where I dodged the snow and it just started like, it messed with my eyes. It like freaked me out. Yeah, that's the thing. I think when I hear it now, I'm like, oh, waifu in the wild in 2025? Oh. And I think looking back on it, I think it was always cringe, actually. We all used it. I said it back in the day, but I think it was always cringe. Hey, World of Goo 2, a game with no waifus in it, unless you count all those she's we met last week. Hell yeah. Let's go into the game, I guess. I'm declaring finale today. We have 93% left, which I think must mean that Chapter 5 is similar to World of Goo 1's final world, which is like a couple like challenging levels, a few really tough ones. Watch when they come back into orbit, and then watch this. Meow. Now they're all going crazy, and I like to throw them off into space like that because it's fun for me. World of Goo 1's final level is like a few like pretty challenging levels. It's much shorter like as far as numbers of stages go than the rest of the game. And it seems like, I think didn't we poke our head into this too last time, didn't we? This one seems to be the same. Though there's more than 3 at least, it looks. I need to move. Anybody else do this? Literally physically move your monitor further away from you because the screen is too big. I guess I could just make the game smaller, but it like freaks me out. It's because I always game on TVs and I never game on like computer screens. I like don't like being this close to it. I feel like Gintama. I feel like on Gintama when they say watch Gintama in a well-lit room with a safe distance from the TV. Except my lights are off because Weird Champ Friday is filmed in the dark. Guys, welcome to the show. That's how you do an intro. That's how you do an intro. We got 3 levels to do. Hot springs, upward trajectories, molten showers. This is the one that sounds the most like a sexual act. And seeing as where we've been in this playthrough so far, I think I have to pick molten showers first. And also, I'm going lift, kid. You know what I'm saying? So I think we should start it. Yeah, chug my hot stinky, double pump me in the muck dump. There were like... there were so many of them. It was all that one night. That was the best night. No, maybe last week was the best night. As far as my, like, entertainment, like, as far as, like, my own... What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, how do I get it back? Oh, Steiner. I was just talking about making the game smaller. I accidentally dragged it. Oh, God, how do we fix this? No. Whoops. What if I made the game smaller and in my panic I deleted my file? Here we go. This'll fix it. Maybe? What would I even have done? What would we even do? I almost did that a couple times, actually. It's like really misleading a little bit, actually, that it's like, doesn't that look like it should take you out of the game? Doesn't this look like this should take you back to the title screen? Like, I guess I get it as like a, you know, like delete your file, but it should say like delete file or something. I'm sure that's messed somebody up. It almost messed me up. Why did okay, well the game's back to normal, right? Yes, okay. Yeah, last week we did Ye Old Reconator. It was insane, truly crack-headed level. Who could have ever predicted that that was going to be in World of Goo 2, but it was, and it was fun for us. And now we get to, now I didn't delete my file, and it's time to declare finale. Let's go to Molten Showers. Molten showers fill your eyes. Oh, it looks like a little face. He's going, hi, sis. Do you see it? Do you think this is the eye and this is the big mouth and it's like a side profile? And he's going, he's going, oh, I'm a big guy. That was on Raincode, sis. Or we were talking about that. Hey, how come we never learned who the mysterious not sign painter was? Will that be in the finale? I'm gonna have to look up I'm gonna have to Reddit the lore at the end of this. I'm gonna have to look up the plot, because I'm a little lost on it. Hello? Is the log recorder on? The goo balls are more vibrant and filled with life than I ever imagined. Structure appears to be remains of a large creature. Oh, it is a creature. Unable to land. Redirect to avoid damage. Chiaki, Nanami, and Aqua Kingdom Hearts. Alright, that's pretty good. Dispatch. These aren't even from the fake sign painter, it looks like. They're from Dispatch. They're from Talk. Talk, this is entry team. Alright, well we have... I guess we have to wake up this. This is gonna... I think this is gonna spew goop out. Oh no, probably molten goo, right? This is the molten shower, right? It's gonna shit hot molten stinky right into this creature's big mouth. And then the creature's gonna chug it down here. It's gonna blow up this bomb, which will blow up this probably. And then I guess these guys are fire resistant, right? So that seems probably like where we're going, except I don't know how. I don't think these ones are probably. Let's just try it though. Let's see how it works. I'm excited to be back playing this, even though we're like at the end, basically. Pixel, what do you mean such vulgarity? You were like Chug My Hot Stinky's biggest fan. Is it still your name on Discord? Because it definitely was. Guys, welcome to World of Goo 2. Hell fucking yeah. I'm thinking that this is gonna be the year where I show everybody how much they would miss me if I was gone. And I know that sounds extremely alarming, but don't worry. Where I was getting with that is, this is gonna, it's fine. This is gonna, that sounds really awful, but I didn't mean to take it in that place. What I meant to convey with that was, this is gonna be the year where we stop doing intros where we say like, we're gonna stop doing intros where we say, welcome to World of Goo 2, like 6 times in the course of a 45-minute span. And you guys are gonna be like, dang, I don't even feel like I'm at the stream yet. Was he cooking all along? And trust me, you will think that. What the fuck did I do here? Oh, let's go back. I put my, my window for OBS like underneath the screen so I can see where my mic volume levels are. So I can tell if I'm in the red. Then I gotta go back into the yellow. But I'm worried that now my mouse is gonna scroll down off the screen and I'm gonna click end stream or something. He's not cut out for a computer. He's not good at computer. I was seen by the fact that he almost deleted his file a second ago. Computer hard. Computer just not easy for me to do. Uh-oh. I don't want to waste goo here, but actually, aren't these guys all gonna die anyway when the hot stinky comes down? Maybe. Speaking of computer, how are we doing on this? Did my one that I popped here? Was it that right? Speaking of computer, I had to do computer the other day because we all as a group started a archipelago randomizer which is like a multi-world randomizer kind of thing. If everybody who's involved in it was playing different video games. It's been done a couple times by our people in our friend group, but I had never done one until this one. I decided I was gonna join, and I'm playing Ocarina of Time randomizer, and I didn't I didn't do my homework really, and so I had to set it all up last night when I probably should have maybe supposed to have already have done it. But I didn't. So, but I was, you know, last night. So last night I had to do computer, and I had to be like, oh, I'm bad at this. But that's been fun. I'm excited to play more of it. I was looking forward to it all work today. Even though I sort of messed up, not like messed up, like my randomizer is fine, it's still fun. But I sort of messed up. I think I should have, like, I should have put way more checks from my game into my game, and I didn't really. I was thinking more about like my Ocarina of Time randomizer. I was thinking more about how I normally will play that, which is like, you know, the way that they play it in race settings and stuff like that, where things like the main progression items are all like they're shuffled, but they're all in the game on the progression checks. And the songs are all on the song checks and all that kind of stuff. And so I think it has put me way ahead in the game. Like I'm almost positive I'm gonna finish first. Because I only have like a couple items and 2 dungeons that I can do left to do, and I think I have a pretty good shot of just beating the game after that. But like, I think I've gotten a little bit lucky in some ways also. But I should have just thrown way more stuff into like random. And I think it would have maybe been a little bit more fun. Not that it's not fun, but because it has been. But for next time, I'll have to remember to do that. But that's what we've been doing. Random. Hey, that level was easy. I kind of want to check on what the OCD was, though. What are we gonna do if we if this takes like an hour to beat? I guess we can always go back to like other challenges. What do you mean? What the heck? What do you mean? Dang it. Wait, we were like really good at this one. Except for these time ones are so insane. Go back. Upward trajectories. I seem to remember, I think that, whoa, this one's cool. I seem to remember that in one of the last episodes of the World of Goo 1 Let's Play, I talked about an E3. I believe it was the E3 that had Mario Galaxy 2 at it, which was a game I was extremely excited for. It's one of my most excited games. And that brings me to a point, and I kept this shit quiet. And yep, and perfect segue. A little Nintendo gaming news happened this week, you guys. And guess who gets first dibs to talk about it on stream because Zebra forgot to? It's me. For a second, when I was watching Zebra, I was like, I wonder if I missed it. Like maybe because I was playing Archipelago and then I put it up and then I went and I heated up some dinner and stuff. So I was like, I wonder if he did talk about it at the beginning or like towards the middle part of the stream, and I just wasn't. I like missed him say it. But then I was like, if he didn't, I'm gonna be quiet about it, so I get to be first. But first of all, now we can take our time with it. After all these, yes, Zebra was getting philosophical about the end of the streams. And I was like, he's nice. He doesn't remember the Switch too. After all these years, the world has changed. Even in frozen sleep, so have I. Everything is different than I remember when I was a kid. Unable to land. Insufficient surface. Dispatch. So is this someone who like came back to the world of Goo? Whoops. Probably shouldn't have done that. Retry that. Interesting. There's some like some aesthetic of the story of this game where like it's taking place like across time or some shit, and I truly like have not been following it at all. I have like no idea like how to parse like how much they really want me to take it seriously or not even. I'm not sure what to make of it, but maybe it will be clarified some at the end, and then if it's not, we can like I'll look it up or something. I'll look up Spark Notes. What was the story of World of Goo 2 about? So this is flowing like this. These are, I think these are anchored to these clouds down here also. So I think we want to like, maybe we don't want to do that. Okay, well that gives me the like, you really fucked up, dipshit. Oh, here we go. I gotta bring this guy down. But not that much. Almost. These guys have 4 a piece, right? It looks like maybe he's heavier. Now. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, we can have the World of Goo Vati. The Vati video World of Goo. This thing has 2 little balls on it. Little ball sack thing. 80 collected though. I fucked this up. Not sure. What if we like spit them down and we made like a web between the between these guys? I think this part can come last, honestly. We can do all of the setup first. This one's a little production line. Okay. Like what if we made a net? Snackaba. Guys. Whoops. Oh, Annie Dance. After months and months of, for some reason, not announcing it, and then, the entire world being filled with leaks of it, I guess. Nintendo officially showed the Switch 2. Which is what we've, even though they've been calling it the successor to the Nintendo Switch, is what we've all been calling it. And it is called the Switch 2. And, for one, I think that is the best name for, oh, I fucked this up. I meant to build this over here. Dang it. No way. I would never. I just know that now I can talk about it at my own pace because I didn't fuck it up. Like Zebra? It's the best possible name. It is a Switch 2. They didn't show very much of it. They showed a little trailer where I guess, you know, it shows off like what it looks like, kind of how it functions. They made a point for sure to show like, you know, the Switch things. They showed the Joy-Cons connecting, all the general kind of Switch stuff. Dude, why? How about why? Why? How about how? Okay, ready, watch. Sis hasn't watched the trailer. That's crazy. It's like a minute and a half. Oh, I hate this. Guy, come make up your mind, dude. But really, there's not like that much to watch, so like I guess I get that. It's not like a huge trailer. It only has 1 game in it, and if you've seen screenshots, you've kind of seen the game. But yeah, so they showed that. There's some new things about it. It seems to have, and this is again, I think something that was leaked and or hinted by people that were putting this stuff out early or people that were just covering it. It seems to have some kind of mouse functionality where the Joy-Cons, in the trailer, the Joy-Cons race around like little cars. Oh, Jesus Christ. But I guess I think most people are saying, and what it looks like definitely is they look like, oh, there he goes. Oh no, I fucked up. What most people are saying is that it looks like a mouse. They look like mice. Yeah, it has little optical sensors on the sides of the Joy-Cons. The grip looks different. They like kind of slot into the grip. It honestly, like, if it's structurally and like from a build perspective is more sturdy. I think it's just overall, all in all, looks like a better design than the regular Switch. If clicking them in feels better, and the grips like locking down onto it is like a better element of it and all that, I really hope that it will be like better, because as much as I love the Switch, it's kind of is a piece of shit. As someone who has owned multiple pairs of Joy-Cons, and whose, I mean, this isn't the Switch itself, but whose Switch Pro controller has never worked the right way. Yeah, it looks like the form factor is better. It looks like it really like fits together to like be just kind of a sleeker profile. It doesn't have that like the weird space in between the Joy-Cons. I think it looks good. And definitely like they show a little thing in the video at the very end, where it's Mario Wonder is on the screen and it shows just the two consoles next to each other. And even that, it's like, oh man, it's like it's a lot bigger than the Switch. I'm retrying this. I'm actually not sure 100% what we're doing here yet. I actually don't think we figured it out. But yeah, so I like that. I know some people are a little concerned with the way that the Joy-Cons like click in. There's like a little connector piece that I know some people have expressed concern on already, but I don't think we'll really know like how sturdy it is until we get it. And even like I actually almost never play Switch with the Joy-Con grips and the little wrist straps on, because they're a pain in the ass to put on, and I don't like the like. I just don't like them. I play with my Switch with the Joy-Cons undocked sometimes. Like, we played Golden Sun with it like that. And I don't even put the grip, I don't even put the wrist strap things on. I literally just hold them in my hand without the little black part on, because they're just annoying. They're just a pain in the ass to take them on and off. So if the Joy-Con slots into the connector, like, little thing, which is what it looks like it does now. It looks like you just kind of put it on there and it just like clicks in. It probably has a magnet in those too, I would imagine. I might use those more because that's like my big issue with playing with them that way. And I think that the Pro Controller, I think they will do a new Pro Controller. I think there will be a Switch 2 Pro Controller. But I think the old Pro Controllers will work with this one. It's not really the Nintendo way, but neither is calling your console this 2 and actually just making the same console again. Well, there's that. We talked about the mouse. I'm sure that they have some like first-party software that like is like gonna be mind-blowing and amazing with the little IR, or the little mouse sensor thing, and I don't think it will ever really see use beyond that. It seems like it's very much like we want to slap some gimmick on this thing to make it seem not so, like, not real. But maybe they'll do it. Maybe they'll do it in a cool way. I think there's a lot of games where there could be application with it, including World of Goo 2. Any game that uses a pointer like this, because the Switch's little pointer thing that it has now sucks, and I don't like it at all. So if they found a way to like do more like kind of like pointer movement, but now it's you like track your Joy-Con around on a flat surface, I guess, then that could be kind of cool. Is there anything else I want to talk about? And then they showed the new Mario Kart, and I fucked this up again, which I think looks good. Again, I've seen a lot of people who are like talking about how like it maybe doesn't look like super next gen. But I think the crappy YouTube upload has some to do with that, probably. No, no fucking video game company in the world knows how to put good-looking footage up in like a video, like a trailer or a video like that. I think it'll look quite nice, I'm sure, when it comes out, because Mario Kart 8 fucking already does, and this will definitely look better. And some of the characters' designs have been tweaked a little bit. Donkey Kong looks a lot different. I like it though. He looks cute. And Mario, and Luigi, and even Bowser, like they all look like a little different, but in like a cute way. I'm like vibing with it. I like the style. Yeah, that was another thing I was gonna say. It's interesting that I was thinking about this because the Switch, because like the Sis hates the gimmicks. I also don't think we needed a gimmick this time. But I don't. If they do a gimmick, I don't think they're done with gimmicks forever. I don't think we need a gimmick is what I want right now. But if they did a gimmick console that kind of hit in the future, I'd be like, yeah, all right, you got me back. If you consider the Switch to also have its own gimmick, kind of, which I think it sort of does and it doesn't. But I mean, clearly it's like a solid gimmick for them. Anyway, what I was saying is, I was thinking about, because the actual screen, like the console, the system itself, has the little color of the Joy-Cons inside the like grooves that you slot them into. I wonder if that will be weird with like different colors of Joy-Cons. I guess like you won't see it when you've got them docked, but I feel like that's a little weird. I don't know if you guys, are you guys with me on that? Like, they're red and blue, but this console is always going to have these little red and blue grooves in there, even if you get different, because they're definitely going to keep doing different colored Joy-Cons. I'm sure they made a ton of money on that, especially like the special edition ones and stuff like that. But I feel like that is like a weird thing. And yeah, Mario Kart looks good. Donkey Kong cute. And that's it, really. I'm excited for it. I also can't believe that they're not showing the direct, like for the actual games until April. It seems kind of insane. But I guess I saw some people on Twitter saying they were wondering if this trailer that we got now even exists at all because Nintendo's hand was forced. And maybe they were planning to just wait for April for all of it. Like, who knows? The truly bizarre release schedule, where I think the general consensus is like, they literally want to wring every last single dollar out of the Nintendo Switch before they start showing the new thing. It's definitely why it wasn't revealed until after the holidays of 2024. But yeah, I don't think that that's the case. The tour is happening, and the Switch one did the same thing where it showed its first trailer, and then a couple months after that, which was like the beginning of that year, it showed there was the Switch presentation with the gameplay trailer, and then the system came out like 2 months after that. So if they do it in April, I could see it coming out in June or July. Yeah. The showing, like, literally showing, like, Mario Odyssey, and well, we knew about Breath of the Wild, but showing Breath of the Wild 2, like, on the Switch, that trailer happened in January, and the system came out in March. That was the first time we'd seen any video games on the console yet. So, it's not unheard of. I think it will probably be summer, though. I feel like you capitalize on the kids out of school. Maybe. But, you know, exciting. I feel like I'm, like... I think I'll be more excited when the, like, gameplay trailers start coming out. Unless, like, the launch lineup is just, like, a bunch of, like... Like, I know a lot of people are saying that, like, there will be ports of, like, current AAA games, which is just not something I'm really... I mean, like, it's cool to see what will... I guess what they will put on the Switch, but I'm just not going to play any of that stuff on Switch 2 still. So I hope that there will be some other exciting things about the launch that aren't that. And Mario Kart, which I'm also really excited for, but yeah, that'll be fun, and I got to talk about it, so I get it. Yeah, the Direct could be peak. I'm not sure. I am expecting like a Switch 1 launch-esque lineup. If you count like, I guess the Switch 1 launch had, what did it have? Like Breath of the Wild was like their, it was sort of the killer app, even though it was on Wii U also. And then a bunch of other shit. Remember Bomberman R? Puyo Tetris. 3D Mario would be great. And that came out year 1 of the Switch 1, so I would imagine that we could see the new 3D Mario in the first year at least of Switch 2. It just feels like, to me, like 3D Mario would be so good to be a holiday thing again. And Mario Kart will be the main, like the killer app, basically. And I'm not sure about Prime 4. I do think it's coming like within this next year, but I don't know if I think it'll be launch or not. One-two switch. ARMS 2. Also, being called the Switch 2 now opens up the... We've been talking about this a little bit. Being called the Switch 2 opens up, like, the hilarity of all of the game, like, all of the new, like, iterations of, like, the classic Nintendo franchises on it being called, like, Super Mario Bros. 2. like a... you know, like, what do you call them other than 2? Which is funny. I'm gonna try something totally different here. You guys, I know it seems like I've been yapping here, but I've actually been using my analytical mind to try to figure out what we're actually doing. I'm gonna try to, like, weigh this down. Yeah, I hope that there's something, like, fun and surprising. But that, like, makes us feel nostalgic, kinda. How are we looking here? Where are we floating to? Dang, it's so close. Watch this. I bet I can harvest a couple others. Put you over here for now. Load them up in the dock. And the Switch Pro didn't exist. I don't know. Does anybody else... I know, like, maybe this is just, like, that one mock-up that they showed, or I'm not sure. But did anybody think that this was going to be white also? I always imagined it white. And I think I'm a little bummed that it's not, kind of. I'm not, like, crazy about the, I'm not, like, super crazy about the black. I guess, like, I guess the Switch OLED is main color is white, right? If there's a white edition, I'm gonna buy it. When you pictured speakerphone, did you think? No, not at all. Listen, people know what I'm talking about. Talking about the color of the Nintendo Switch 2 console. I don't know if there will be. There was only one color of the Switch 1 at launch. I guess, I mean, you know, Nintendo has done other colors of other stuff before, like the GameCube had 2 colors. But that's actually the only one I can think of. Watch this. Check this shit out. God, he's going down. Uh-oh, hold on, though. We're killing it here, actually, maybe. Wait a minute, we might be killing it. Maybe he cooked. I don't know if I really like the color. Yo, Turn of the Drew, thank you for the stream streak. It's not like hugely important, but like Switch already was like black, red, and blue. And now, I mean, I guess this one, it is more gray, but I don't know. I think it would have been cooler if it, I mean, I guess if it was white, that might have been weird. Because that will look like different, with the Joy-Cons on it, maybe that wouldn't look so good, but I don't know. I think just because of that one, that one leak of it there, that's what I kind of imagined it looking like. Mario Kart seems to maybe potentially be big kart. All right, now watch what we're gonna do here. Now I'm gonna start sticking these on here. No. What the? Oh, those weren't. Oh, he wasn't anchored to the bottom. How the? Oh, he was. Oh, did I? What happened? What happened? No. Okay. It wouldn't have like pulled free of that though. Yeah, I really like Donkey Kong's new design also. I think the one thing that, like, I was talking about this in Discord. The one thing I'm a little interested in is that, like, because the Donkey Kong they've used basically since he was created, which is when they kind of started putting Donkey Kong in Mario stuff. The Donkey Kong they've used is the Rareware's Donkey Kong, basically, like Donkey Kong Country's version. Even in like the Nintendo games that, what the fuck is happening here? Even in Nintendo games that like aren't, like weren't made by Rare. The current, like the DK design that we all know, like the current DK, I think he really is sort of based on that design. And it seems like what they're doing these days, or like what they're doing with this new design, is making him a lot more like the classic DK. And also a little bit more like the Mario movie, which a lot of people have said. And I wonder what that will mean about like the other, like Rareware Donkey Kong universe characters like Diddy. I mean, I really hope that Diddy Kong will be in the next Mario Kart, but if DK's design is different, then I wonder if his will be too, or if they'll just be like, he's arcade Donkey Kong now, so it's, like he's different and it's only him, and like this is like the soft reboot kind of thing. But I don't know if I think that will be, I don't know if I necessarily like really believe that they'll do that. But I think it's interesting to think about. Because I don't know if I would see the next, like, I don't know if I would see, like, the next, if there's another Donkey Kong Country, which I don't know when there will be, because Retro's busy, and I think they're the only ones making them. But I just wonder, like, how much they will, like, if this new design is, like, his new design and, like, everything, how much they'll stick with the other characters that there are. But for now, he looks cute. He's so fluffy, and I like him. Yeah, maybe there'll be a new Donkey Kong platformer. That would be cool. Yeah, Mario looks a little different. I really like the way that the carts look. The carts are very cute. And were we talking about this already? It looks like it's big. It looks like it's Mario Kart big. Everybody has pointed this out, but it seems to be that the tracks are 24-person, which is kind of crazy. Not even sure what we're doing here, you guys. I'm sort of lost on this one, but I'm vibing with it. And I wonder, like, how fun that will be. I mean, I'm sure it will be fun, but I, like, wonder, like, what that will be, like, what that means kind of for the game. As someone who's such a Mario Kart 8 fan, I think I'm very interested in, like, what this game will mean for me, kind of. But I think it'll be fun. weigh us down here. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it seems like it could, like, you know, it could be like the new evolution to Mario Kart, kind of. But it definitely wouldn't need to be. It's gonna sell a gagillion copies anyway. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is their best-selling game. One of the best-selling games of all time. I'm not best-selling game, but I mean like on the Switch. It was the best-selling Switch game. I guess what we could do is, do we think we need these guys anymore? I'm still not even sure like what I'm making here. I hope, I've seen some people say this, I think it would be cool if they did like a little adventure mode in this. Mario Kart has like never done that, so I don't expect that they would, but I think that could be neat. It would definitely be a way to make it different. Even if it just had like a little story mode, like how like something like Mario Maker 2 had, or you know, like something like that, which was good, mind you. The Mario Maker 2 story mode is good, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not like the main draw, obviously, of the game, but it's just like a little something for you to do. I think that could be fun. All right, are we folding here? Yeah, if there's a little hub world where you can drive around and it's like Diddy Kong Racing, kind of, that would be awesome. Okay, come. Now I need you guys to come back down. Yoo-hoo! Okay, watch this. Okay, come, here maybe? I don't know what we're making. I'm vibing with it, though. Whoa. What if we like... It's like not going in the way that I want it to. And I want this to stretch out. I might do that too, Kingo. I'm sure there will be something that I'm like super hype about. If it's Metroid Prime 4 for launch, I'm gonna be over the moon. That's currently my most anticipated game in general. I fucked this up, I think. But say it doesn't come out at launch, and there's gonna be a couple months where we're all playing Mario Kart together, and maybe there's some smaller like you know, like some smaller like game that, you know, retro kind of game that comes out with it that could be fun. But like, wouldn't it be so funny to break in the console with a run of the houses? It's tempting. It's a tempting offer. I'm gonna save my 4th run. I need to go back to Golden Deer. I've been meaning to do it. I only have like 2 characters I've never used in a playthrough before. And what the fuck was I doing down here? And I gotta do that run where I use them. Yeah, what if looking like dog shit was the sauce, actually? Alright, here's what we're gonna do now. Do the exact same thing that I did before. Now, some may say that's the definition of insanity, but I say no, siree. Bobbeth. Watch this. We raise it up to the sky, stretch her out, drop her. Put her up here. Fuck. How can I improve this? How can I improve what's perfect? We have to let her go. This is, what you're seeing right now, you guys, is a man who doesn't even understand the level. A man who hasn't even figured out the, like, what we're doing in this level yet. Where's my greenie? But I think we're cooking something here. I'm just trying to... I just want to touch over here and wake those guys up. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Oh, wait, there were a bunch of them. Okay, and then I want to see, like, what this is. Because if this spits out goo, and we have our little bridge here now, then we can just funnel them all across. Again, we need 80 here, so there must be something that, like, brings it back. Hey, this is pretty impressive, though. This took a lot of, you know, finagling. And if that's what we're, like, committed now to trying, I'm going to pop all of these guys off and harvest as many as possible. But yes, my most excited replay is 3 houses because I just always... Oh, wait. My most excited replay on Switch 2 is 3 houses because it would be funny. And my most anticipated game is Metroid Prime 4 Peak. I need another trailer, like, right away. And I know we're going to get another trailer in this thing that's coming in April, so I'm excited for that. Unless they decide to show only Switch 2, like, exclusive games. In which case, that will be stupid. Oh, the characters I've never used are, Manuela and Catherine. Other than, like, Gustav and, Yuritsa. I guess I haven't used Anna, so I would probably use her, too, even though Anna's stupid. I've used all the rest of the characters. Maybe it's the Catherine run. Or maybe it's the Manuela run. Will? I'll let you know how it is. You should use... I used Happy in the last run that I did. I used Happy in the Year of Constance run. I mean, I used Constance too, but... And last year was the Year of Constance, and this year is the Year of Ending. Well, but King, I gotta make room for Marianne. I intend to get this at launch, and I hope I will be able to. I definitely will have the funds this time. That was my issue with the Switch 1 before, because I didn't have any fucking money back then. But also, they were hard to get. Like, I was willing to spend money I didn't have, kind of, to get it. Uh-oh. We are seemingly sorely in need of goo still here. But now, this time, that's no issue to me, but just the issue of, like, will I be like, how will, you know, ordering or pre-ordering them work? Will I be available to get one? Fortunately, we kind of have our little, like, gamer net of, like, support. Like, Fu helped me get a PS5, like, you know, like, we... because there's so many people in our, like, friend group, we're good at, like, kind of being like, hey, these are up for pre-order here, or, like, stuff like that. But it took me forever to get the original Switch. There was a meme, in fact, about how it wasn't my time for a long time. That was like a slim... We got so close here. I don't think we did it the right way, though. Actually, I don't know what we're doing here. I'm stumped on this one. I know that took for fucking ever, but I'm restarting it. I think we got some knowledge. I think we got some data. Maybe what if we connect them all together? Yeah, you're right, Pixel. I do need to figure that out. Anyway, what the heck was I saying? There was a meme about how it wasn't my time. Including how I almost won a Switch at the Runaway Guys Throne Controllers. I literally was level 1 clear of Mr. Driller away from winning a Nintendo Switch in the year that it came out. And I fucked up level 1 of Mr. Driller and I lost, and somebody got 1 more point than me. So that was fun. But then I did eventually get one. I got the Mario Odyssey one. But I want to get this one at launch. And I don't want to, I really hope that it doesn't have, like, a bunch of, like, you know, console launch, quirks. I hope there isn't dog shit. All right, so let's think. Now, sometimes these spitters like will spit a certain amount, and then when the goo have reached the pipe, they will refill. But I'm not sure if that's the game plan here, because once we wake up this pipe, we have a minute to get everybody up. I do think we'll need all of this green goo eventually. But I'm just not sure about, like, how we go about it until then. Would there be any purpose in me connecting all of these? I think, like, obviously we do need to get this guy down here. Because we need to get him, like, he needs to touch the goop. But I'm just not sure. And, like, before this we kind of built him down and floated him here, and then we onto him. But then he stops spitting out like goo eventually, and even with all of the amount that he spit, which I don't think we wasted any of them, I still didn't have enough to get this. But, you know, we only have a couple levels left, so we were talking about things. Do we need to connect the tails? Like, connect these? I'm just not sure what that would do for me. Let's see if it's possible, though. Maybe we can come up with an idea as we go. I could probably salvage some of those. The tails are all anchored to these clouds down here. I guess maybe this would give them more surface area to, like, climb around on. I wonder if that would let me, like, get more of them. If they have somewhere to, like, escape to. If that'll let, like, Vomo over here keep vomiting them out. And then to get him down, I guess in this case, now that we've kind of built everything else, we would just, like, take his balloons away. Yeah, a lot of people. Apparently the story. I think you said this, Will. The leak. The story was that the leak had it was saying that it was February was the date. What the fuck happened here? Oh, I didn't connect this one. But we're thinking that they read the date wrong. They read the date upside down. Here we go. Now we can start taking these out. I think it could be what happened. Maybe I'll put like a little support beam here. Now they're queens. Now they're going, you know what they're doing right now? What do you see them doing? I have my answer already. What do you guys see them doing right now? What are they? What are they being? I need everybody to answer this question. What if I do it like this? We got some good answers here. Not what I was looking for yet, though. This one is check-in for sure. All right, now imagine for a moment that you are a hairy green man who hates Christmas. and you've just realized the error of your ways. And you've come sledding into town with all of the presents and shit that you stole the night before. And you're gonna get away with it totally free. They're gonna just be fine with it, even though you're admitting to stealing all their shit. And as you ride into town, they start going, Tahu Dores, Tahu Dores. And they open up like a little door on hinges. That's what I saw. I saw all the Who's hand in hand singing Dahu Dores. When I went to Austria, here we go, you guys, snack Austria story. When I went to Austria, again, I went on this trip after I graduated college with a bunch of people I didn't know who were from my college, but I just like only met them for this trip. And there was this girl, Reagan, who actually I later found out was in the same sorority that my sister was in, and they were friends. They knew each other, and they're still friends, even though I don't talk to Reagan anymore. But she and my sister do. They're friends, and we didn't know that until like we found that connection on the trip. We didn't know that until we met. But this girl Reagan, very beautiful girl, very pretty, looked like one of your like iconic like the cool kids like kids. Like she looked like she would sit at the cool table in high school. But we found out that this girl Reagan during the trip, we were all like not really sure, like we didn't really have like a read on her yet, kind of. And then this other girl who was on the trip, Grace, who was very much more like very much more just like kind of like just funny and relatable, one day on the trip came up to us and was like, guys, Reagan is weird, like but like in like a positive way. She's like, I finally cracked her. I saw Reagan's freak the other night. Reagan can hang. And what it was that Grace saw Reagan do that encouraged Grace that Reagan was actually weird like us and she could hang with us was Reagan was sitting on their bed and no one was even talking to her. She was just sitting on their bed going, Dahu Dores, Dahu Dores, and making this weird ass like Grinch face. And so like that became like a huge meme on our trip. We were like, Reagan, do the Dahu Dores thing. And that's what that always makes me think about that now. Like the Grinch movie makes me think about my first day friend Reagan from the trip, who's still friends with my sister, and how she was actually weird, positive. She was weird and we were all excited about it. Okay, I fucked that up. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Whovilles. Okay, we can take this away. I want them all Dahu Dores. I wonder if I need to like connect this even. I want them all Dahu Dores. But I think that's so awesome, actually. I had more to that conversation. I think it's so great when you find out that somebody is like someone that you like wouldn't think you would like have something like weird like that to like I don't like, it's not like it wasn't that we like loved the Grinch and we found out she also loved the Grinch. It was just that like someone who I wouldn't have expected to do this weird thing like did this weird thing. And everybody is like that in some way, and I think that's cool. And I like watch this. I'm gonna consolidate here. This is consolidation. Consolidarity. Look. Pop. 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 Now we have so many more to build with. You have a great singing voice when you actually try. Like, what the fuck, dude? I was just singing Dahu Dores. I was just trying to get my Fahu Fores on. That song is so weird. I kind of like don't get it like becoming a Christmas song. I know the holiday season is over, but are you guys with me on that? It's the song out of the Grinch. Like, it's not like that song sucks. Like, it's not like it doesn't like a good song. It's obnoxious. It's just a bunch of gibberish. It makes sense that like the little, you know, Dr. Seuss creatures in the Grinch like it and sing it, but I've heard that song on the radio, and no, sweetie, no, that song is only for Who's and my funny friend Reagan to sing. It's not like a real song that we should like. The fucking new Grinch, the like Illumination Grinch that we watched, it like has it too and all that. Like all of the versions have it. I don't know if we need Dahu Dores. Like outside of the Grinch, kind of. Yeah, they do know about Jesus in the new one. They were caroling. I think they were singing "Come, You Merry Gentlemen." We need it here, possibly. Okay, now let's see if he will produce more Horace. If he will produce more Dahu Dores by doing... Shut the fuck up, Snack. Shut the fuck up, Snack. Let's see if I can get him to produce more Dahu Dores here. Now all we've done, Sis, is we've made little pockets. This isn't helping me, and he stopped. Ah! What have we done? I guess I could turn the spigot off. I could dig it like a spigot. Huadachi. What if I did this? What if I dropped the fuselage? Check this shit out. Watch this. Watch this fucking shit. You like this shit? Hop. Alright, now watch this. I need no goo to be down here, though. Oh, yeah. Lighten the load, baby. The most iconic, most age-old fucking absolute possible type of snack bit is when I just get stuck on saying something that sounds funny and just like to an obnoxious degree just continue saying it. That's how I felt about there just now with Dahudores. I just wanted to drop that goop out of there. Now we can kind of figure out. Wait, is he still spitting? Looked like he was still spitting. I don't think he is. What if we staircase the Who's? You mean like start detaching them from the clouds, maybe? I guess then we could build like a whole bridge. I guess that, what would that let me do? If we could get it to like spread out. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna drop this. Actually, I can decouple this one. And if we want to just put them back on, we can. Can you spit over here, dude? Hey, dude, can you spit over there, please? How the heck did I connect these before? This doesn't matter. It's behind the sign. What if we made like some Frankie stairs? Is that what you're saying? I like that idea. I'm gonna continue to like kind of empty the trough on this shit. Okay. Put a balloon from the first one onto the second and like whop, 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 whop. Whoops. But see, now they are tethered. I love the Frankie stairs. I love that it's like, what's this shonen character? He's a carpenter. What's his power? Maybe he can like build stairs at like the speed of light. It's raw. Not at the speed of light, but he can just build stairs out of nowhere to nowhere. Yeah, it's pretty good. Ooh, another thing we can do with the green goo is like something kind of like this, if we wanted to. Now that one's longer. We can use them like that to kind of artificially like increase the height of the strands here. Eventually we're gonna have to get this, we're gonna have to connect over here to make this touch. We could potentially do it by stretching the line so long that it reaches, like that he reaches over. And if we did that and we didn't have to build a bunch of fucking like goo over to like wake these guys up, then we might be able to get 80. I think I have just absolutely as much as possible of this black goo that I can use. But again, now it's just like where to start on that idea if that's what we think we want to do. Oops. Oh, he lived. Okay. But I think we do want to start by making these strands as singular as possible. So, like, let's take him out. No! Not even one. Not even one gets left behind. Ohana means family. Dahudores. Fuck. Oh, he made it. Okay. Dahudores means nobody gets left behind. And I can take him out. Well, wait, hold on. Is this better? What if I do it like this? Yeah, that's better. And I can do the same thing here. One for... Did I drop one? One for one. Eye for an eye. Go away. Why did they never introduce the whistle? How come that first level was so easy compared to this? I didn't even... Dang it. There's always one, though. Death for death, Ichi the Ra. I'm excited for manga tomorrow. Even though now I'll have to talk about that right in the middle of FF4. Which I already feel like I was super, like, disorganized. Oh, not tomorrow. Sunday. I guess it's because I streamed on Saturday last week that I was thinking it would be tomorrow. I have 2 days off this weekend. I can't believe it. The normal amount of days for a human being to get. There we go. These ones are like... How do you do, sir? Do you see? Yes. Oh, the countryside is robust in my territory. No, you're doing quite well for yourself, sir. Oh, thank you. And this one down here is like, oh, father, may I go and play in the yard? Quiet now, son. Children should be seen, not heard. We could just keep doing bits. We could we could just sit around and get. They really look like they are having a respectful handshake here. This is the brother check-in one, and this guy's like ripped, kinda. He's the ripped Dahudores. Anyway, welcome to the stream. World of Glue 2. We talked about the Switch. We talked about Snack's stories. We talked about how Snack's annoying. Okay, what am I doing? We declared finale. We declared finale. What will happen if I let him go? Oh, Kingo. What have I become? Take one balloon from the first Dahu and give it to the second one. So you're saying like this is. But where do we eventually go with this? Hey, Pixel, thanks for coming out. Because they're still tethered to the bottom is the thing. Come back, wait. Untether all. Well, one of them needs to be tethered. I think he needs to be tethered. The thing is, though, like, they've started bending, like, they've started floating inward, when I really want them to flow outward. They've started flowing squidward. Let's try untethering one. What does it do? We can do way better at this also. How the heck did this guy get, like, left out? I think that this could be something, though. I think you could be onto something here, Sis. this one. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping we can do. Now, these guys do sort of seem like they're flowing that direction. It's all gonna depend on what happens to Dahudores over here. And whether or not this really actually in the end saves me goo. Yeah, that's what I hope. Oh. Pivot whole structure to the right. Guy who is right now. This guy, furthest right, will eventually be furthest left. What the fuck? Oh, you mean like if we untethered all of them and flipped it? If we bring it over here. I don't think that that's possible, Sis. I don't think that's happening. But I do want to see what happens if I untether this one. So I'm going to try it. I don't know if we can bring it around town. Make up your mind, sir. I dropped him. Well, they're still floating this way, though. Moment of truth. Where is my time bug? You little bastard. How was everybody's week other than the Switch stuff? The Switch stuff was the highlight of my week for sure. But I've also kind of been beasting on Sonic Generations for some reason because I'm an idiot, maybe. I took like almost a month break of Metaphor, even though I'm at a really exciting point in the game. And Will's gonna catch me. Maybe. Maybe not, though. I'll play it tomorrow. Or maybe on Sunday. What was I gonna say? But instead I decided to play a bunch of Sonic Generations. Well, Dungeon 4 is long, and also I have finished Dungeon 4, so I'm still a decent ways ahead. A bunch of goo. Ooh, yeah, what if we do that? What happened then? Well, left guy will just keep... What if we spit it up now? What happens here? What happens if we spit it up and over? He's done. He's done producing. I think I'm gonna undo all of that. I don't like what that was doing to us. Let's pump a bunch of goo into the left guy, use the left guy to propel. Interesting. I'm not sure if these goo work like that. Though I guess maybe they do. The fiery ones do, but I don't know if these ones do it like that. Doesn't really seem like they're propelling. The thing about this is that if we let this guy go, he's gonna fly up off the screen. We could try the Sizz, bring it around town. But if we let this guy go, the same thing is gonna happen. Untethering this guy is gonna just make them fly up here. Watch. Wait a minute. Oh! No, I don't think it's gonna happen. They just go straight vertically up. We're never even gonna be able to mess with the guys up here. It's too far off the screen. There's no bring it around. It's gotta, like, again, the way that they set this up, like, because they give you green goo specifically, it's gotta be something like that, though. Oh, because, look, it's so far from here, though. And last time we did this, didn't we let all of these floaty guys go? I guess we really haven't, like, done anything different. Didn't we have all of the goo possible on this one? And it still wasn't enough? How the heck do we get it to be enough? I need a way to get this over here and, like, be able to take literally all of the green guys, like, apart and use them and put them in the thing. What did this guy say? This is not really helping. I don't think that one's just like a flavor text one, I think. The pipe on the right side is a time limit once you get over here. it gives you a minute before it starts spitting out lava, and lava breaks your structure. So I think, at least like from where I'm coming from, I think that what it's intended to do is like if you have a bunch of straggler guys, to be like, get them up, get them up, get them up, get them up, like before the clock, you know, stops. But we like basically did that last time. I'm never gonna be able to get all of them over here also. Unless I start detaching things. We got close-ish though. We got 60. I think we are eventually gonna have to build. Yeah, if we put balloons on this guy, I think he will pull us in the right direction. You're right about that. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. Why did it grab the screen? Why did it grab my window for the game? We can fix this. What if it crashed? I don't even, it wouldn't even be like a huge deal. Okay, this is me right on the edge. That's good enough. I'll reset it in a second. Okay, yeah, let's put more balloons on him. What do? Not you. And less balloons on like these guys. And keep the balloons on him. Just take these off. Okay, that's pulling us in the right direction. Because if we can get the whole thing to shift this like dramatically over to this side, then that will be... What would make that happen? A longer leash, maybe? I wonder. This is, again, never going to work because there's too many guys. But what if it did? What if we gave Righty another leash? Yeah, take these off. But we gave him some more room to stretch. I really should be doing it the other way, because this makes them fall into the ravine. Undo that. Scratch that. Reverse it. Alright, we're cooking something up here. I mean, really, how is this different than just building over to the right also, but... But I don't think that the physics are gonna work where like if we just stack all of the possible balloons on this guy that it's ever gonna really do that. He might need a little weight over here. But again, the more we build, the less we've got to put in the pipe. This is how I was doing it? No. Yes. Hey, Zebra. Thank you. Zebra has been giving me absolutely tragic items in the archipelago. In a funny way. I really can't complain because of how many good items I have already gotten. But it is funny still. What have we done here? Because, like, if we managed to build a bridge that spanned all the way across here, and, like, if we got him over here, I almost did it again. If we got him over here and we, like, started uncoupling all of these and, like, let the balloon guys go, then what if we could one by one undo the whole thing? Let's see, where's the sizz of this one? No. This is also, like, not doing what I want it to do, kind of. There we go. Now they're clearing out of my way. Oops. I guess if you hover on it and click it, then they stop. Huh. I'm stupid. I don't even know if I realized it was ever doing that. This is the finale, though, you guys. Trust. Come on. There we go. This is like dragging us down now if I get rid of that, though. But maybe that's fine. Like, he is so powerful here. This dude with the hair. He is so... We're still, like, no closer to it, though, is the thing. I love what we've built here. Don't get me wrong. I love what we've built. I just don't think it serves any purpose for what we're trying to do. Making this longer didn't really help. He's holding the whole world aloft. He who conquers the left side conquers the world, Chief. I feel like I need to eventually take these guys apart and everything. I don't know if there's even merit to continuing with this one. I'm just trying to use my nog. What's this level called? Upwards trajectory. Upward trajectories you'd think would be you'd think we're on the right track. They kind of, like, form like a trajectory, like, you know. What would happen, I wonder, if... He's attached, right? What happened if we uncoupled this guy? If I let him go? I just want to see it, kind of. I think we've already even tried this. What would happen, though? Oh my god, they're fucking flying now. That's even more chaotic. What if I built him lower now? How do I do that again? There is a way to. Up I go! these guys stretch out when I do this? Yes. Ooh. this creation is something else. Well, let's just like try to get over here. Zebra, where's Zebra guy? Yeah, Kamako. I have some greenies left. The thing about this is that, like, just this is what we always do, kind of. But maybe what we always do is exactly what we've needed to do all along. Here. This thing is so janky. I'm out of goo now. Why did he keep building? What did he think was gonna happen? I think we have to abandon the beauty and the majesty of this. I think maybe, possibly, the Grinch was right. I don't know if Dahu Dores is our future. I think really where we fucked up was making this so long. I don't know what I guess I was thinking that he would move right if we gave him a longer leash, but that clearly didn't happen. And I guess it's because all of these guys are pulling him down. What if... Bing. Oops. Not what I meant to do. What happens? Hold on, though, actually. Hold on, though, actually. What can I use? Do we think this guy has, like, maybe 1 or 2 more extra balloons he can spare? Pop! Are we floating? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. We're free flying floating here. This is probably not a good idea. Everybody out of the pool over here. Get off, please. I wish I could move them. I wish I had the fucking whistle. Will they not go back? Maybe if I give them a path. That is not helping. Okay, now we act like this is gonna go away. Come on, little guy. There we go. No, fuck. Stop crossing over, please. This is a terrible idea. He could be cooking, though. What if? What if he's cooking? Oops. There they go. Up I go. All right, we need to go back a couple steps. Just a few. Let him go. Fuck, I needed his balloons, though. Maybe this is fine? Okay, we're still fine. We're hanging on. This is the nuttiest thing. There's no way, right? I don't even see how it's possible. There's no way this is what you're supposed to do. I need them off of here. What if I give them something to work towards? There we go. Oh, come on, little guy. You can do it. Yes, yes, yes. Take the balloon and get rid of him. Kill him. Okay. All right. Next. If I can maybe, this will maybe relieve me a little bit if I can just get this a little bit higher, or maybe like this one higher. For the chain. Okay. Whoa. Whoa there, Nelson. Alright. We need you guys not to go too high, though. Keep him afloat and let him drag the party down. Here we go, baby. What's that look like? As long as we're free floating. Okay, now I need all of you to go somewhere else. Will you come over here if I build? If you build it, they will come, right? Alright, they're moving, they're moving. Really fucked up with this. I mean, I think eventually we want it like that, but we kind of fucked that up. Ooh. 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 Is that too high? Watch this. Meow. This is physics. Is this playthrough any good? I just realized I just became lucid to what I was doing. If I let go of it here, will it fall right where I need it to be? That's not what. That was not good. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted a free floating guy. I'm gonna give a little support on this, and then. Oh no, I needed to build this out. Because now he's going down. He's going down in an earlier round. Touch. Okay. Just do it quickly. You know when Kramer says that? There's an awesome outtake of that scene where Kramer is trying to show Elaine how to short the power out. Just like a sequence of outtakes where Julia just like can't stop laughing. She can never get through the line where he goes, just do it quickly. All right, we've attached. Let's figure out what the fuck. Do I let him go? Let him go. Now, this guy over here, Mr. Hanging Out. Goodbye, soldier. All right. Do we think with all of this, I've got 80 goo to spare? What if somehow I can start taking these apart? Like if we start building, is this like anchored to the ground? If we kind of start building the bridge to be sort of just evenly stable here. Take some of these off. See what happens. I just don't want to break it in the middle. Aboard the Ark, a genius at heart. What happens? It works. Oh, this guy, get out of my way, you little guy. Let's see. Oh my god, cracked. Genius, Lloyd. Ooh, we might be getting a little Sis 16 Dahu Dores here though. Actually, this is probably fine. I don't know. Says you have a whole bit about how Miles Edgeworth is the Grinch. I think you could come up with something. Don't pull us off. Don't pull me off. Ooh. If this works, I will be so ski pleased with myself. If there's any potential reality where this works. Alright, now I need to trick them into thinking I'm doing stuff over here. So let's start building a little bit. Because I want to get them off of this. Because I'm about to let him go. And he's done so much for us, old soldier. But there's no room for him in my future. Oh, I can move. Thank God I can actually move these goo, though. They're like, no, we love him. How could you do this? I'm sorry, but we have to move on. She's dying, but she's gonna get better. Okay, watch this. Thank you. Whoa! Okay, go for it, guys! Oh, fuck! Who put all these fucking balloons here? It was me, I put them there. Oh, we're so close, we got this. Pop. Pop. Oh, we did it. Pop. Pop. Give me the OCD, you bastards. Get out of here, 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 get out of here. Hey, we take those. Ooh, what if I does this float? No. This one was stuck to the ground. No, we did another one. We did, how the fuck also? What? We totally misunderstood. We did this one totally wrong. Maybe that's what we should do if we have any time left over. Let's Google YouTube how we were supposed to do this level. What do you think? How are you supposed to get 100 more goo? We got every green goo into here. Yeah, we finished gunk my shit up. I think it must have had something to do with like continuing to like maybe these guys like there's some levels where they spit out all their guys and then they refill. I think if I had kept them all and I had gotten all of the like regular black goo in here, he would have filled up more and started spitting out more. Maybe what we needed to do was like anchor them all like as low as possible down here and then build all of the rest of our guys up to the top. Possibly. Because if we had done that and we had kept the like sludge production line going, then we could have like fed more of. How the fuck is he seeing this only just now? What did I post gunk clarity? Is this what happens to the Who's after they all nut in a big J.O. circle at Dahu Dores? At fucking Dahu Dores? Let's move on. What if only 17-year-old Snag could see me now? 1:30 in the morning, 32 years old, screaming about coming in a Dahu Dores circle and playing World of Goo 2. Post Who clarity. I think that was the answer. Cause look, I'm not gonna do this now. I just want to show you guys. If we like did the reverse of what we kind of did with that level, and we made these. There's a way to make these shorter. I know. We have to like kind of. How do we do it? Be like this. No, that makes them longer. Oh God, Will. No, like this. It's gotta just be the opposite of how we did it before, right? No. There's definitely a way to make them shorter. I promise. Well, we could weigh each one down and then like link it to the very bottom. That's actually another extremely crazy idea. I just want to see if it's possible, kind of. To get rid of the balloons for a second, and then like take him off, and then like pop him on here. If we did it something like this and we like way neutered the way that they were chained on here, whoops. Then we could continue the production line, kind of conserve all of our goo. We wouldn't even need the balloons, like more than 1 or 2, because they'd be so close to the little bottom down here. And then we take all of the green goo and build a big floating arm up here. And then I think we could probably still like keep like patooing them out. I'm gonna do, if we have time left over, I'm coming back to this level. I know we've said that a couple times, but I mean it about that one. Let's go to Hot Springs now first. Guys, a Hot Spring episode for the finale. Whoa. They like the lava. Even this one could be devious. This one could take us just as long as the other one. Log 3. I've been observing this world since I was just a kid, like I was 17 years old and doing a Let's Play. So when I designed the log recorder for this machine, I decided to store logs on signposts. It seemed thematically appropriate. It's a good thing they're not made from real wood. It's hot here. Even near volcanic springs, there is life. Unable to land. Overly abundant heat. Dispatch. Okay. This one is already instantly much clearer to me, though. This is a game of balancing. This is going to be devious. This is diabolical. Okay. So we've got all of our building goo in the middle and balloons. And we need to get these siphon guys to pump the muck dump, from what it seems to me at least, over across a bridge of goo that can't dip too low as not to touch this flowing magma thing, all the way to this guy to start Patooey. And then the pipe is here, so then we have to build up to the pipe. And fuck. I guess we'll start the first leg of the journey. Did I finish my thought on this? You guys, I didn't actually. I have been loving on Sonic Generations. I 100% completed the whole like all the red rings. I got all the chow. I got all the challenges done in the main game. And then hey Will, thanks. I already have the ocarina though. You only need one. You would have sent me the Ocarina of Time. But I have the Fairy Ocarina. What was I gonna say? So it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed like even just like grinding like runs and stuff like that. I did that a bunch once I finished all the levels. Like as I was going through them, I would like go to like get my like best time I could get like that, or just like get a time that I felt satisfied with on the on each zone and everything like that. And then I just started the Shadow Generations, and that seems really cool so far. It actually is cool to the point where I'm like I didn't play Sonic Forces, but having seen gameplay of that game, I'm like, I didn't know we could do this. Like, this is pretty cool, dude. But I'm enjoying it. It's been fun for me to play a little, like, platformer kind of game. Look at this that we're making here. Will, thank you for getting, again, like, thank you for getting me these checks, but if it's not something I need, it's not something I need. Everybody is vying for my favor in this archipelago. When really the only one who's gotten me anything worthwhile is Kingo, who got me Ruto's letter. That's not true. Everybody has gotten me at least one useful thing. Okay, now that we've got him attached, I think we can take a couple of these off, actually. Because I'm gonna need some to go over this side, too. And I'm a little worried that I've kind of, like, messed it up. What if we just have one big anchoring point in the middle? Can I do it with 2 balloons? No. But 3 should be good, I think. Listen, I don't have... if you feel you have nothing to apologize for, your friend, you can't feel bad when your friends guilt you. Oh, there's more balloons over here, too. Oh, wonderful. I didn't realize that. Okay. I need you right down in the muck dump. But, like, listen, the Ocarina of Time is cooler than the Fairy Ocarina. I'll give you that, Will. Whoa, we are so close. Oh, man, I knew that was going to happen. I think I can spare another balloon there, though. I think I can spare a square. I like this one. This one's fun so far. Now we need to do the classic, like, build these guys over the top. I need to hope that they don't weigh too much. Because we are volatile here. I think I'm going to pop another one here just to be safe for now as I build. They really like this, like, build over the top of your structure with a little layer of the clear goo in this game. And I like it too. I don't know if I necessarily think it's... Like, there are a lot of levels where you do this. And I mean, clearly it's like a fun idea. You make like a little production line kind of thing. But at the same time, it's like... A lot of the ideas are that kind of... I kind of wanted to just... I'm trying to change where the balloons are holding on here. So I can get it off the middle bit, because I think that's making it a little uneven. This is crazy though. You see how this thing's moving? I don't know if I want to make that move. We also need 120 goo balls here, so. Oh no. Maybe I messed. Maybe I. Just, I'm not sure, like, how else we do this, really, than how we're doing it. Maybe if I made a little more support down here. Ugh. Well, what's going wrong here? Is it just that they're all coming over? Because actually that's fine if that happens, so long as I don't lose any of my, like, guys. They're all on still. This is fine. It's actually probably better because if I can drop some of the weight over here, then I could take some of these balloons off. Alright, let's put this... I like the support idea, though. We'll put a little foot down here. Did I lose guys there? I might have lost a goo ball there. I think that's okay, though. Because once he starts spitting, we'll have so many more. Can I take one of these off? Guys, stop. Okay. Before we lose any more guys to shit like that, I'm gonna start building this way. I'm gonna make the foot. It's like, you know how they call the bottom part of a snail the foot. I think that's cute. And snail's funny. I think that's cute and snail's funny. It's not a foot. It's just a big old. He's just a little snail. You know what I'm saying? No. I think foot. Can we get a fact check on that? Foot? That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm trying to do. I need like a Pikmin like sorter. Like when Olimar sorts the Pikmin. Alright, we're crushing it over here. Got another balloon I can use. This is fun. I'm just gonna let her fall. Fall. Sizz? Do you remember it? Okay. It's Ross's. It's so raw for us. Okay. We're weighing her down a little. Need that balloon. Oh, we're doing good still. Got a very solid base over here. Will I be able to take it all the way home with this? She's reaching over. Can I take one more off of here? Yes. That's totally fine. It's fine for that to be what's happening. Whoa. Okay. We've made landfall here. I am gonna, against my better judgment, I'm gonna attach this more thoroughly. Okay. All right. Let's see. And then now that that's like that, I'm gonna put everything in the middle again. We need it as strong as possible in the middle. Now I'm gonna build right to left on this kind of piece. Ugh, I might need. There's no way 4, right? What if? Oh! Wait, no. Where are you going? Where are you fucking going, you guys? No, no, no. Did I mess that up? I want a time bug. Where are my timies? I just saw one. There he is. Come back, you. Okay. Did I move the balloon? Yes. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Jeez, they're so close to the bottom over here. Ooh. I'm gonna make some support on this. Now we're gonna build left to right for just this last little bit. Should I put a foot down? Fuck it. Snail foot. Alright, well we've made the connection. Almost. It's all connected. Is that gonna go? No, I do need one more. Okay. We have successfully, you know, we've done. Oh, wait, no. Don't connect it yet. Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm gonna do exactly what we did on the other one over here. Move this all to the top, so that if this touches down and we lose a couple, that's fine. Now we want him to shoot them as far over as, if we can get them on the other side of this, then that would be best. Let's fucking go. Wait. Okay, let's fucking go. Oh yeah, completely clear this loose wobble room down here. And you guys need to start like pretending like we're going this way so that we can save space. Yes, hibernate or migrate my hordes. I'm gonna start building up. Okay, now I need to keep the goo moving though. Oh, what happened over here? How long ago did that happen? Why did that happen? Okay, bad news. Jesus, that happened so long ago. Okay, back. Still broken. Still broken. Jesus. Oh god, it broke so long ago. I didn't even notice. Am I out of time bugs, actually? Are they gone for good? We might be able to salvage it, honestly. It's just you need so many goo. Dang, am I out of time bugs? I really don't want to. I feel like we did it. We're doing good. I feel like. I think maybe I should have spaced these 3 out. Like bop, bop, bop. Dang it. I wonder if it's still possible to come back. I need I need to make sure that this is like no more than just a couple spent here. Whoa, Nelson. Hold on, we might have something here still. We may be able to save it yet. That's gonna touch. Goodbye! Okay, what about, nope. Well, now my time bugs are back. Maybe I could only go back on those moves so far. It's not even letting me do what I'm trying to do. Okay, I want you, like, here. Fucker. It's just a mechanical failure. You in here. It's time for you to listen to me. What about, like, space this out a little more? How can I get him moved? Because it's just not gonna work this way then. Maybe like this. Whoa. We've had a cave in. Oh! Nope. Alright, maybe we just stay like this. It's just like, it's gonna touch, that little elbow down there is gonna touch in the middle. Alright, we need to go further, way further back then. Sis is gonna come back and be like, what the fuck happened? Alright, and we just need to attach this way earlier into the run, I think. Not like that. Oh, maybe though. Maybe more like that though than what we were doing before. Fucking God, why is it so hard for me to get it right in there? There we go. Okay. Except now he's like on the wrong side of the thing. If it falls left, I swear to Christ. There we go. Fuck! Build a little stronger in here. Pop him on the other side. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to get to do. Come on, boys. That's never gonna work. Welcome back, Sis. Don't panic. Fucker. That's fine though. Let's not make the same mistake over here. If it touches over here, we're done. Our goose is cooked. It's cooked night at the snack house. Oh, but... what if I would have purchased fast food? Oh my god, cooked night. The Who's love a roast beast. Okay, well, this sucks, but I think for now it's stable enough. Except I want to see if I can pop him up here. I really don't like that. That's better. Okay. Is it still possible with the goo we have? What kind of beast was it? I don't know. It looked like some sort of feline creature, I would imagine. We're still... oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no. Was it a true beast? Such a good question, Sis. I think there are who hunts. Fine. I would wager to guess that there are who hunts. I think there may be there might be a Whostival of the hunt. Oh, he's spinning them in the wrong direction. How long was that happening? The struggle of this level is just like... I can't see the whole fucking level at once. There we go. Okay. You need to be facing that direction, and now I need to make, like, actions. So that doesn't happen again. We let that happen, and that was okay, we said. Lift this up. Now, we finish the build over here. Okay. We clear the gap. We look at both sides here. This is my command center for the time being. Stay zoomed out. Well, we've made something. We've sure made something. Okay, it looks pretty stable. I'm gonna start building in the middle. Because the more guys start like swarming around on the sides, the worse it's gonna be for me. So we need to start getting them centralized to a location. This one is crazy. I'm a big fan of this level though. It like, I know I was just saying I don't know if how much I really like this, like, I mean I like the mechanic, I just don't know how much I like them just constantly using this like build over the goop line thing. But this really is like the final evolution of that mechanic, kind of. They really are like, we've pushed, one last time we've pushed this thing you can do in this game to the limit. Wait, I need one of you left. Have they? We can harvest more off of this. Hey, we got enough. We did it. Maybe we can get a couple more. How many? I probably need like 200 or something for this. 161. We might have had 161 if I hadn't fucked up this part. The fact that we managed to scrape this together actually is, I feel like, impressive in its own way. That was a fun one though. Will it spit me out one more to get a solid 144 here? Yes. Yes. This one I also know we could do better on, but I don't feel compelled to do this one again. Unlike how I do feel compelled to do the other one again. The second one we did. All right, hell yeah. I wonder what the moves, OCD 89, go fuck yourself. All right, were those the 3 levels? Looks like it could be. This could be our story finale level. Destination landing station. Oh, I guess this was the what was he calling himself? The contact? There's a guy in this rocket. This is crazy. And he couldn't land because it was too hot and everything. Now I see. The fuck are you? Are these spike goo? What do you do? Alright. Log 4. Knock knock. Is anyone there? My door is stuck. I can't get out. If I had landed on a nice flat surface, I might have been able to fix it. I've been in this machine for a long time now. And looks like I'll be in here a little longer. It's okay. I'll become another part of the beautiful landscape like everything else. Maybe I'll spend this time writing an unpublished graphic novel about my long journey. And this guy stuck in the rocket ship writing signs would go on, yep, that's right, to make Bone Volume 1. Zebra? Yep. Now this is how we tie it on to Xenoblade. No, we're not doing that. Or maybe I'll count higher and higher and see if the numbers keep going or loop back around to 0. Or maybe I'll try and remember everyone I left behind. Or maybe I'll scratch cave paintings and buffaloes into the side of my machine to really confuse anthropologists in the future. That's some shit I would do. Or is it buffaloes? I didn't pack a dictionary. What's that over there? Oh, hello, little fish. Be careful. Don't get too close. Whatever you do, stay away from the very top of my machine. This rocket is extremely explosive. Yeah, so what we know is that World of Goo 2 takes place like 10,000 years after World of Goo 1, but before Xenoblade 2, because Bone has to exist for Brigid to read it. The Jewel of Morardane. I'm thirsty. I think after we finish this sign, I'm going to go get some water, and we'll come back and do the final level. This rocket's extremely explosive. Dispatch. These guys must be bombs, I bet. Whee! Whoa. Look how Look, or maybe they're like a pollen powder? They float down so slow. Oh, this is a huge build. Not sure what we're doing with this. Must be something though. We'll figure it out. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some water. Cause I'm thirsty in here. I'm back. Bones was in charge. What if... hear me out on this one, Zebra. What if Bone is like Stamp, and one of the universes, Bone is Bones, and Bones and Friends takes place entirely within one of the Bones in one of the universes? The entirety of the Bones and Friends universe is the plot of Bone, the graphic novel, in that timeline. That shit's so stupid. Alright, what are we doing here? But that's part of the lore, though. I don't know what these do. I don't know what these are. I wonder if I can, like... Okay, nope. No Meridesign Stamp. Do you guys like Stamp? I don't really like him. I don't think he's like cute. I guess he's like an interesting idea, but I don't get the like I understand what he is like for the FF remake like world and like all that. I'm just not sure why like he's what he is. You know, I think his purpose is totally served. It's like interesting enough. And I like that like he's always used to kind of like allude to like what's going on like in a tongue-in-cheek almost kind of way. But I just don't know why it has to be like the like this dog that looks like the general off of the commercials. Yeah, like I don't know why it has to be this like car insurance looking ass cartoon dog that like is how we know, like how we learn that kind of. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. Is this something? Oh, these guys attached to the ship? No. These guys go dick and balls on the ship? Is it dick and balls in the ship? What did he say about this? Something about the fish. I think he means the goo balls when he's addressing them. Long machine. Beep beep beep. Where's the fishy line? Buffaloes, that's probably super important. Hello, little fish. Be careful. Don't get too close. Stay away from the very top of my machine. Okay. Aha. Oh, Flutter! Oh, Fluttier! Oh, looka! Oh, cuter. There they go. This is like Donkey Kong Country 3. Let's start the descent now. Okay, keep him a little bit aloft. No! I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Fortunately, I'm a genius at these. Whoops. Okay, we all thought this is where I needed to get him to, right? We're all on board on that. I wasn't like misreading the situation here, right? We all thought I needed to get him onto this. I think that I think he's too heavy. And we need to like gingerly, gently touch him down. There we go. Yay! This is crazy also. What's happening? Is he on a picnic table? Stamp! It's real!
It must have been a long journey.
Bone!
Someone had been watching for a long time. There were telescopic photos of familiar places and old friends. They had enjoyed the delicious juice-like product. Everything in the photos had eroded or washed away a long time ago. But it was nice to see them again.
Aw, no. After all that time, was the world of goo destroyed? But they'll get more goo. You just gotta suck them up. Oh, and get that? Oh, and get that? Yep. And I like to get that. Oh, one left. Oh. Let me see. He got all the goo that was left in the world. Maybe it'll fuel his rocket. Brag 7. There he goes. What the fuck was the story of this game? Oh, creating new worlds of goo! He's spreading them throughout the Gooniverse. The Gooniverse. Oh, nice. Go across worlds. Oh.
And everywhere the traveler traveled, there sprouted all new worlds of goo.
Oh, wonderful. And all of them are so good on the worlds. Multiverse. Yes. Look at them go, Kyle Gabler, that's like the guy. He was the guy. Kyle Gabler and, what's the other guy's name? I'll see him in here. He's like the main guy from 2D Boy and now Tomorrow Corporation. Musical contributors. Kyle Gabler and Jack Black, yeah. There's the train. There's when they were smoking. Holy fuck. Jeff Keighley in the credits. Jeffrey Keighley, you fucking cuck coward. Where is Silk Song? The Glue Balls who didn't make it. 07. Bart Sad. Woohoo! Oh!
Hello? Everything just went black. Okay, I guess I'll just wait here.
Fucking Cliffy. You guys, I waited. How long would it have been? Almost, no. 16? Is it 16? Would it be 16 years? 15? Wait, it was my 15th anniversary, right? Last year? I waited 15 years and it delivered. Let's go back into the game. 100%! Whoa! I guess that just means you did all the levels. We waited 15 years and they ended with Worlds of Goo. I gotta go back to this fucking level. We'll talk about, here's what we're gonna do for the last half an hour. I am gonna go back to this one and see if my other idea works. And while we are doing that, we'll like give our closing thoughts and things about the game. And then we'll look at, the plot synopsis and try to figure out what the fuck any of this was about. I understood the general themes of the game. The themes are clearly like time having moved on, which I think is definitely supposed to tie in sort of a meta way to the fact that this is a sequel to a really old game. And by really old, I mean like, yes, was it the mid-2000s? Yeah, but is that old now? It's getting there for sure. It'll be 20 years old before you know it. So I definitely get that element of the story. And I get that like the people from like beyond the time were like looking at the world of Goo. Like I remember in the beginning there was like one of the kids from like Little Inferno Land is what it almost sort of looked like. And he was looking at the, like, he was seeing the world of Goo through the telescope and all that kind of stuff. So I think that it was like people, like, I guess maybe they found out that the world was here. And then, like, maybe maybe the spaceship guy came after that. Or maybe those two things are not really connected at all. And they're just sort of kind of two non sequitur, like, elements of the same kind of idea. I'm not 100% sure. But I also don't think it matters that much. It's just like, clearly there was some story being told. We really shouldn't have waited, like, had the week where we were off a week be the one right after we got that crazy lore bomb about all the World of Goo sequels. That was definitely the most crack-headed thing in the entire game. And maybe it would have benefited us to know that better. Is this too heavy? To each his own. Hey, as a huge fan of World of Goo 1, as just a fun kind of physics-based puzzle game experience kind of thing, would I say it was worth it? 100% it was worth it. I had a blast playing this, and even though, like, I mean, I guess, like, I don't know, I never really thought, like, what a World of Goo sequel, like, if it existed, what I would really want it to be. I feel like the game was so kind of complete how it was, that I don't know how much like, I'm not really sure what my hopes were for the game, kind of. So I'm not really sure if they were, like, fully met or not. But I felt the same way playing this that I feel playing World of Goo 1, which is having a fun time. So I think that that's a success. I don't know who out there was like, maybe if you were like one of the World of Goo, like, uber faithful, I'm not sure who you are. But if you were someone who like just was like a complete diehard for it, then I could see it potentially, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's kind of reused from the first game. I think some of that is intentional, but some of it maybe might be a little disappointing if you were like waiting for like something completely and entirely wholly new. But at the same time, you know, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's a sequel to World of Goo. I don't know. Like, I'm not really sure how to critique that. It was more World of Goo, and that's what I wanted. So I'm happy with having that be what I got. Oops, fuck. But I think the levels were creative. I liked some of the new mechanics a lot. I liked the like clear goos, sucking the like sludge up and then shooting it out. These little spitter guys, they get a ton of usage out of. There was the stuff with the lava and all that was cool too. I enjoyed that. Chapter 4, I guess I can understand, like, I certainly can understand that it's like unlike anything in World of Goo 1. The black stain is like a complete and total departure from the gameplay formula. So I guess I could get like that not being everybody's cup of tea, because it does take up a large majority of that chapter, and that is sort of the last real chapter of the game before the end. So, you know, but I enjoyed it, again, especially it is a stream experience. It was a lot of fun to have no fucking idea what was going on and being like, this is what's in World of Goo. In that, it was like, it had the shock factor and was enjoyable to me, and I think it was a fun aesthetic. I'm a fan of that. The music, again, another thing, like, it feels very similar to the old game because, like, all of the music is, the melodies at least and all that are all recycled. But they're all, like, remixes and stuff, and a lot of the remixes I think are really high quality. Oops. Jesus Christ. I really... This is the playthrough where Snack needed 2 screens more than ever. I keep clicking out of the monitor because there's so much clicking around in this. And fucking with stuff. I just accidentally tabbed over to where I can see my OBS window, and I changed it to the Final Fantasy start screen. But yeah, overall, I mean, like, I don't know, it's a sequel to fucking World of Goo. I thought it was pretty good. I had a great time playing this. And as a nostalgic thing, I think it was great too. It's a lot of fun for me to be back in the Goo seat, even though we're in a much different, like, era now of Snack content. I think I'm cooking with this. Okay. So, now I'm gonna move all of the greenies over here. And green Gukuta. Yeah, I mean, like, it's bigger, and with a game like this, I think bigger lets you be better. Like, you can operate on the idea that everyone playing this, or even if they haven't played it, that, like, the puzzles that ease you into World of Goo 1, you can get through that stuff a little faster in a sequel, and then start doing new stuff on top of the old stuff. And I think this game definitely does that. And so, you know, like, in that way, it's kind of bigger and better. But do I think it has, like, the same kind of, like, innovative spirit as the first one? No. But again, it's hard to, even a sequel like this, it's hard to do a sequel and have that kind of, you know? Oh, that was not the move. It's hard to do a sequel, I think. Especially to something that was sort of a unique concept and much fresher in its time, when there weren't like a billion physics puzzle indie games out there like there are now. But even within that landscape that we're in now, I still think it, you know, it has its own little niche. It's got its thing that it's good at, and I think it did a good job. As good of a job this time as ever, really. See, we're getting there on this, baby. This will work. But what I want to know is... Yeah, we're making this gooness. What I want to know is, Zebra, what did you take away from World of Goo 2? If he's here. Did we figure it out by the end? What did we learn? Souls! Yeah, it is. Oh, we are so fucking doing this. If doing this allows the Goonis to refill, then we've crushed, we've figured it fucking out. We figured it the fuck out if that's the case. If it allows him to refill his Goonis. But I hope everybody had fun watching. I had a ton of fun playing. Ooh. Almost, ladies. Okay, that works too. Oh. I think that the couple levels where we got kind of stumped by it, or just had to like perform, like that one level where that one level where we were like all kinds of fucked up by the one that we had to like you start in like the top left and we had to get down on the cheese in the middle and then like get over to the other side. Like levels like that were just like totally crazy. I think were a lot of fun to kind of get stumped by. And just it's always satisfying to like finally like get the build. Be like, oh, we did it. Okay. You know. So as on my end, from being the streamer, that was a lot of fun to just kind of triumph over the levels like that. Alright, watch what I'm doing here. Take this whole ass thing apart. You guys, because Zebra forgot about the Switch 2 and Zebra was talking about his year, at least for Weird Champ Friday, I really want this to be the year of things that are, like, short and chill. That's, like, the whole aesthetic I want to go for, except we might play Metroid Other M this year, you guys. But, like, other than that, this is about to be the chill year. I kind of want to play... We've talked about this on here before. Well, actually, I think we've talked about the sequel. I do want to play Metroid Other M. You know what else I want to play on here? We definitely have talked about this. Have you guys heard me talk about this? It's dibs time now. This is what happens when we finish early on Friday. We start dibsing. I want to play Sonic and the Secret Rings, and then I want to play Sonic and the Black Knight. I want to do that. We talked about Black Knight on here, but I don't know if we've ever talked about Secret Rings. But that one is the one I've played. I never played Black Knight. Secret Rings I had as a kid. And even though I know everybody says that that's like the worst Sonic game, like there are a lot of people who say that that game is worse than Sonic 06. When I was younger, I liked that game. I thought it was alright. It's probably worse than I remember it being now, but... And Black Knight seems raw. I think that, like, if we ever do something like that, Weird Champ Friday storybook saga would be, like, the best reality, kind of. Look at this. Look. Okay, now... Is this gonna happen? Start building up. But so like those would be short though. Metroid Other M wouldn't. I mean like comparatively, but I think that would be super fun to do. It's gonna be like weird Wii weekend. Weird Wii Y day. We gotta get back to we gotta get back to what we with Wario. Wario, what we. What would Wario Land Shake It do? Would you count that as your super, Sizz? Let me let you in on something. Oh fuck! I already woke this up. Uh-oh. Let me let you in on a little secret here, Sizz. That's not that is your thing, not mine. I don't even think I played a super last year. See, look, he does still spit though. Fuck. Can I make this happen? When does this activate? Okay. Fuck, I needed my time bug though. Well, I think we saw kind of how it would work. That was definitely how we do it, because look how many, like, again, when he has space, like, when these guys are not overly saturated on the line, he just keeps spitting them forever. All I would have needed to do here, all I would have needed to do here to not fuck up was not wake the pipe up. I did that too early. And if we had just kept them, like, exactly like this, just shitting all over each other. Maybe raised this one up just a little. Yeah, we would have needed to get them exactly, like, in line, too. We definitely would have been able to get that OCD. But hey, because this is an informative walkthrough, if you were watching this trying to figure out how to get it, I'm positive that's how you get it. I'm positive that the way we did it is exactly how you're supposed to do it, and just keep these running forever. How many moves did we do it in? Probably way too many, but definitely less than last time. 136, what was it, 80 something? 30? Get me out of here. I'm sure that, pull it up? Alright, I will. I was gonna say, I'm sure that we earlier into the playthrough like promised to come back to some of these other levels or something, but at the point we're at now, again, we play this once a week, and we also take a week off normally anyway. So I like don't really remember the ones that we said we would do that for. I think we said we'd do it for that one in Atomic Express that like gave us so much trouble, but now that we're here at the end and we've declared finale also, I sort of feel like I'm satisfied with how we did it. But again, there's plenty of replayability in here for, you know, if you really are an obsession completion distinctionist, you can, you know, there's tons to dig into on these. Alright, we'll end this playthrough by doing exactly what we started the playthrough with. Watching a YouTube video. What do I want to do with the game? Mute it? Mute the game. No, to do that, I can't do that, actually. I can't mute my desktop audio. 17 hours also. Exit? Oh, I guess just close the game. That's fine. Okay. Beatles. Okay. What am I trying to do? Put this below the layout. We don't really need to do it like this, but I guess I just am. We got plenty of time. Oops. Plenty o' time. Yeah, it's a bummer that there's no explanation of the story. Theater mode. Something I learned how to do in this playthrough. Okay, so this is going really fast. Oh, because they're doing all of the OCD. Oh my god, okay. Alright, so here's what he does. We start pumping these right away. bring him lower. This is kind of what we were doing when we first tried the level. Then he is hooking him to the bottom. Oh, so he's just doing that one, I guess. And making that guy bigger. We did that some too. Oh, he's just completely spitting them across. Oh, why didn't we think of that? Oh my God, we did it. We overcomplicated it so much. All right, he's holding up his tower here with a balloon. Didn't think to do that. Oh my God, we're so silly. Why didn't we think of that? He's chucking the green guys over. Get the fuck over there. All right. Okay. 84, 25, 56. Pretty fucking slick. Sis thought of bringing around town before just shoot him. Says, I thought of Dahu fucking Dores before just shoot him. What the fuck is this? How American Dad fixed its worst character. Look at this also. I don't know this guy. I don't know if he's problematic or anything. But, this looks crazy. Beatles. Guys, look. It's in the recommendeds. I hate everything about you. Oh, look at this little Nescuta. Raw. Should we watch it? No. To give an update, when we started the tier list last week, you guys, and we just so happened for the first song on Nintendo Radio to be the entirety of the Star Wars ending suite, as presented by Lego Star Wars. And then I cut the VOD, and then I just like restarted the stream. That VOD did get muted. I think it would have just been that beginning part. But that like 2 minutes of pre-stream did get completely muted. So we made the right move there. Damn, what a game. We gotta finish it off on that. I'm pulling the game back up. This is important. This is the song from World of Goo. Meep, 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 meep. Meep, 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 meep. Do we want to do any more spicy dibses? I think I said everything I wanted to say about the game. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Do you guys want to know where all of the Snumpos are from who are in the face cam? So the little guy, the big guy at the bottom who's peeking up over the top, that was my original YouTube avatar. Back in when I was streaming when I was first doing the World of Goo Let's Play, I didn't even have an avatar, I don't think. I think I was just like an egg, like I was just an anon. I didn't even have a real I think maybe my first uploaded video's thumbnail was my avatar. But eventually I was just like Googling around looking for like stuff from World of Goo, and I wound up on 2D Boy's website. Which has that little art, back in the day at least, had that little art asset of this little character on the website there. So I was like, all right, that's my avatar now. I didn't expect it to become this whole little, like, my own character kind of thing, but it did. But that one Pixel did not make. That was the original Snack avatar. Then after that, it was the little guy in the top left. Pixel drew that for me on Miiverse, the Wii U's social media function. That's why he's kind of like pixely a little bit. Not just because Pixel drew him, but because that was a drawing Pixel did on Miiverse, I believe at least. So that's crazy. But because he made that for me, I made that my avatar for a little bit. Then we jump down to on the right, in the bottom, the little guy who has the Buster Sword. Pixel made that for me around the time, I think we had finished the Final Fantasies by then. Actually, we definitely hadn't finished 8. But he made that for me at some point, and that one's still my avatar on YouTube, because I really like that one. I really like his little Keroppi face. He looks like Keroppi from Sanrio, who's my favorite character from that, the little frog. He has the little V mouth, and he's got like the Buster Sword over. You can't see it in this picture really, but he's got a sword over his back, kind of like how Cloud's holds his Buster Sword. So I think I'm content to keep him forever on YouTube. I just think he's adorable, and I think he's a great avatar. But then when we were doing the Jables verse playthrough, or no, that was for SGM, I think. Pixel made the one on the left, bottom left, who is supposed to be in the style of like the Persona 5 menu. And he's my avatar on Twitter still. Pixel did make one that was also like that style of my actual face of me, like what I look like. But I just like my little guy more, so I use him sometimes too. And then top right is one of the Twitch buttons. You can actually see those on the Snack Attack 8 page. He's actually doing a circle game, even though you can't really see it on the stream layout. He's hitting you with the circle game in his right hand. And then, of course, you know, the Gooball sub badges, and then Snack a Cringe, an emote that we designed to obliterate cringers, because that was a thing back in the day we used to say a lot. An emote we decided to make out of complete spite when people were being annoying in chats, so we could own them. Even though it was never really used in a mean-spirited way like that. It was just sort of used like when something happened in the game that was cringe, or when I said something cringe is most often how it's used, like actually to cringe at someone. Snack a Bletch is based on K-Man. Don't ask me how I remember that. Snack a Bletch's pose is based on K-Man. We wanted like we used to say like, and honestly Bletch, like as like a, you know, like God bless kind of was like sort of the use case of it. So we used, because that was in the ch dialect era, I used to say, and honestly Bletch. So that's where sort of the idea for Snack a Bletch came from. But the pose that he's doing was Pixel modeled it off of this picture K-Man and I have, where we're blessing up next to this big Snorlax. And we took that at a MagFest. And then Snackavember, who was the last of the snack emotes and the, you know, the final one. That's why he's sort of in the middle. And also he's the only one who's not facing a direction. Snackavember is based on the Skype emote Movember. Who is sort of making a face like that, but he looks very inquisitive, like he's like, he's secretive. And that's how we used to use that emote back in the day, is very, like, when some, everyone knows how it's used now. When something Movember happens, you post Snackavember, but that all originated on Skype when we used to chat on there. If something was, like, mysterious or we were being secretive about something, or just kind of cagey about it, we post a Movember. And that's what, that's where they all come from, and that's what they are. I mostly use it for homophobia now. Well, that you're using it incorrectly. That's wrong. Hell yeah. We could do a new one. We actually, Snacka Yar is my last normal sub emote. And really, if we had thought about the idea of doing a new one with our little guy, then that could have been the final one. But we still have follower emotes and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll unlock more emotes someday. Right, it could happen. It could happen. Hell yeah. That's the history of all the little guys. Pixel made most of them. He made all but one of them. I feel a little bad about this character, because I feel like we sort of really have made him my own. But he is completely based off of a piece of art that had nothing to do with me or anything. people used to think, because it's like, you know, it's pretty like, it's in a style, but it looks very kind of like flat and kind of rudimentary. A lot of people used to think that I made that, and I had to always tell people like, it's kind of from World of Goo, but it isn't really, but it's an art asset that was made for the game that used to be on the website of the developer of the game. It's not like if your avatar was Yoshi or something and everybody would know it's Yoshi. A lot of people think that I created him, but I didn't. But I really like him. I really like black, white, and gray together. I think it's striking, especially for an avatar or something like that. I think he looks good. I'm going to keep using him and stealing him forever. Pixel sort of makes him his own anyway. When you're really looking at like the Persona 5 version and then looking back at like what the actual art of that he's based on looks like, they really look pretty different. Like different enough, I think. Is that all I have to say about that? I think so. Guys, World of Goo, World of Ra. I'd play World of Goo 3. I'm gonna have to find someone who's talking about the story. Pixel does do such good work. Thank you to Pixel for everything. He made the sub badges too. We'll have to workshop some new sub badges for some of the goo from World of Goo 2. Maybe clear could be good for like a level, like a first one. Though I kind of like the skull goo for the very, very bottom. Maybe clear would be good for like and then we move black up. And then we could always use like, I don't know, muck dump goo, maybe. Cum goo. Stop, Snack. Just fucking stop. Did I have any more dibs I wanted to say? I don't know. We're playing the storybook Sonic games. But next week, you guys, we're playing It Takes Two. The very first ever collaboration event, except literally not. The very first of the official Snack stream eras collaboration between me and fucking Brudge. It's gonna be chaotic. I'm excited for the game, actually. I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm not looking forward to having to move the fucking PS5 in here from the living room into the Steiner room. But I'm sure it'll be fun. And I'm sure it will be like, again, like a nice, just chill little time to blast through. Even though, like, it probably won't be chill. It'll be off the fucking wall. Yeah, I'm excited for that. What else we got planned for Friday? We might play Spyro 3 on here at some point, except that really feels like a Sunday to me, kind of. It's a legacy thing. We'll probably do that. Maybe we'll do that after Final Fantasy. It wouldn't take that long. Ultra Despair Girls. I haven't here's how you know Snack's year is fucked. I haven't decided whether I want to do Ultra Despair Girls or the storybook Sonics first. I'm really having a tough time deciding between Ultra Despair Girls, Metroid Other M, and Sonic and the Secret Rings. Oh, what an awful lineup. I want this year to be bad. Dog Shit Fridays 2025. I also, and I've been kicking this idea around for fucking ever, but I really want to go through the Supergiant games. So you might expect to see Bastion at some point this year too. I think it would be fun to do those like like an Eco-esque lineup kind of thing. Except I think that they are longer than the Team Eco games generally, so it might not be as conducive to that. But I'd at least like to play the first one. Sonic we could just, and I'm already in a Sonic mood because I've been playing Generations. So it could be fun. could be fun. Bust out the old broken Wiimote again. For some for a tilting good time. And are those all the ideas I have? Pretty much. Let me look at my phone. Where the fuck is it? Oh my god, why did he reach around that way? This was the big one though. We were planning this for like all of last year basically. For most of the year I was planning this. Preach of the Who orgy. Do you have a little dock? Do you guys have a little dock on your phone? Oh, what Pokemon Cramorant version I have written down too. I'm not sure when we'd do that though. Get a little distance from Pokemon, I think, first. Oh, Jet Force Gemini I also want to play. That's on the NSO service. I would love to play that. I've heard a lot of people say it fucking sucks. And I've heard the rare faithful generally say it's pretty good, so that sounds like exactly the kind of game I'd want to dig into and figure out what's up with it, because I've never played that before. Ocarina of Time Master Quest I have written down, but I want to wait until Sizz plays OOT before I do that. Just because I don't think Sizz will play the Master Quest, right? Like after. I wouldn't imagine you do that. It's like the whole game again, except the dungeons are different. And clearly he can't get enough of OOT. I'm literally playing it right now. I might play it after this. I'll probably go to bed though. That's probably an idea of what you can expect. But I also kind of want to be spontaneous this year too. It was pretty fun to play this on here. I have this computer now where like, I mean, this is not a particularly intensive game or anything. Like, yeah, my old computer I think would have run World of Goo 2, even though my old computer was bad and had Windows 8. But like, I have a computer now that can do computer games. Like, yeah, we could definitely do more stuff. I have an Epic Game Store account now, you guys. We can always just do more small, fun, spontaneous stuff like this. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the year. For this, at least. I feel like I have some challenging decisions to make for myself this year. Especially when it comes to work. Which I'm just completely over, like, my current job and I want out. But I don't really want to get out to do something that's just, like, similar, kind of. But I don't know. It's hard to figure out where you're gonna find the time for like investing a lot of time into that. It's hard to kind of know where to start, I think. But I intend for that to be kind of my goal, game plan going forward. So, but for the streams, you guys, that's why we're gonna keep it light and easy, breezy dog shit. We're gonna keep it easy, breezy, beautiful dog shit year. And I think it'll be a blast. And Sunday is gonna be chill as fuck. Friday is gonna suck dick, and Sunday is gonna suck dreams. Yo, Will, what if we went to the same grad school 2025? Will, what if? It would be like Community. We'd be like the TV show Community, where all of the actors were 30 plus years old, and also one of them was Chevy Chase. And I'll be Chevy. Guys, I'll be Chevy. Let's get the fuck out of here. World of Goo, World Goo, Dores, Dahu, Dores. What a night. Oh, what a night. World of Goo 2 came and went for me. What a special game to play on stream. Hi, sis, bye, sis, what a night. What a night. Guys, I'm gonna go deep dive on the lore. Maybe I'll make the Vati video. Maybe I'll make the video. Who fucking knows? But I'll see you next week. I'll see you Sunday for more Final Fantasy IV. And next week for It Takes Brudge with Dudge McBrudge. Fun time. Thank you to... We had some resubs also. Thank you to Sizz for the resub, Comb for the resub, Zebra for the raid, Zebra for the Deku Sticks, Will for the Ocarina, Thank you to all of my friends who gave me things on the archipelago. And thanks to everybody for watching as always, and for making it such a fun. It wasn't a complete 15 years from when we started doing this stream, when we kind of got my little audience now, but some people in here have been watching at least that long, or close to that long, I mean. 15 years of Snack doing things on the internet. It's been a blast. Here's to less than 15 more. But I got a few left in the tank. Big love. Get some sleep, and I'll see you next time for I'll see you when World of Goo 3 comes around in another 15 years. Hell yeah. Bye.